back together with me, Selfie, on your podcast. On this occasion, we will have a special guest, and she's come from Adonara, a student of Flores University. So, in this session, we will discuss in depth about her hobbies and her activities in life, as well as a little about her education background. Okay, we welcome our guest star today, Ara. Hey, sit down, please.
Thank you so much.
Mm. Okay, we will start to podcast today. How are you, Aram?
I'm fine.
By the way, you from Arnara Flores University student.
Yes.
What study program?
My study program in English literature.
Exciting for us.
Thank you.
I don't have any friends from Arnara. It just so happened that you are there to tell your stories about your life and your daily activities.
I live in Ende. It's a boarding house, and I'm students. I'm new students at Flores University.
Wow, it's exciting that you are from a different region. How can you start here? Especially that English literatures department. It's really challenging. Can you tell me your education background?
Of course, I started in Catholic Elementary High School in Allen, then continue my high school education at Public Junior High School. But I moved at Catholic Junior High School Hina. Then I continue at Witihama Vocational High School.
Wow. What major is it in vocational school?
My major in Vocational High School, Computer Technical and Networking, but I don't know. I'm finally in English Literature.
Wow. From computer to English literature.
Yes.
No Flores University from where, Ara?
Happened to be an exchange in Flores University, who now he called finally and I'm teacher.
Oh, okay. So, how have you been doing as a student so far?
As a boarding house, I always get up early having to cook myself for breakfast to campus or lecture there at morning or afternoon. So I went to campus as usually to attend lecture. After that, went home, and sometimes I was with my friend, sitting down to do a segment in the hall in Flores University. When I go home, today continue to cook for dinner. Usually, if we have a tax to file and question, um, right, we are majoring in English literature, so there are tasks that request us be able to practice the tests how to pronounce us in English. Usually my friends and I are looking for the cousin in hotel. There are also many challenges that we have to face. The cousin are always there are serious cousin who don't like their privacy being. So it's challenge to, but it's challenge for me.
It's really exciting and challenging. Well, this, but it's still strong, if of course, right? I also majored in language when I in senior high school, but I don't dare to join in English literature. You're really great. So, as a student, your biggest challenge is what?
So the third challenge, I was in elementary high school on the computer. So it really took adjustment to understand everything related to English, especially vocabulary. I was still not keep the but praise God I can do it because if we die it must be stopped.
Oh, yeah. I think English literature may not be as easy as we think, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
You're great. You're really great. We may from birth already get used to be mother tongue, continue to Indonesian also will still matter well, but you're really great at taking English literature. It turns out that it has its own challenge. Mm, how is your hobby? Can you tell me your hobby?
My hobby is online games, but friends don't imitate my hobby because it's so lazy. My hobby is to read books, debates, and the most unkind TikTok scroll while I'm lying down.
Wow, it's really extreme your hobby. Can you define the time to go to college with your hobby? Or I am my sister at home. If you have played online games, wow, forget to the to do the same on. How about it for you?
During this time before being a student, I usually spend time playing online games, but earlier my phone was damaged, so from there I started looking for books in the library in my school in Vocational High School with Yama, and from there my hobby of reading upright along with my participation in extracurricular language. I took debates with dramas, so the debates has become hobby. Starting from there, if so, for lying down and don't know it.
Hmm. Means your hobby come from your boredom, right? Mm, well, the cell phone is the match, but it's also good that your hobby comes from boredom. Mm, we can really make a hobby something to make ourselves proud of. The passion is always for a lector.
It can be said. So anyway, thank you so much to God and my mother. Praise be to God, we can success all.
Amen. So for our podcast, this is done well. Thanks to Ara who has come to our podcast today to be able. So hopefully we can be motivated from Ara.
Thank you so much. I hope you success.
Okay, that's all from our podcast today. Mm, we will continue our podcast next week with different theme. Mm, thank you so much. Goodbye.